KUWTK, 17 Things We Learned About Kim's Paris Robbery. Paris may be the city of lights, but it took a dark turn for the Kim on Keeping Up with the Kardashians Season 13 Episode 2. The second episode of the season brought us back to October of 2016 when the reality star was robbed at gunpoint in Paris, France. The episode told the story of Kim's trip to Paris from the good, seeing Kendall walk in fashion shows, getting fitted for fabulous clothes, to the bad. It was an hour filled with emotions, for Kim, the rest of her family, and everyone watching at home. There was also a lot more to the story than the press revealed, and hearing it from Kim's point of view provided a lot of new details for fans. Check out all of the details from the episode, and head to the comments to tell us how you felt watching. Don't forget you can watch Keeping Up with the Kardashians online via TV Fanatic. 1. They never stopped filming. There were a lot of conflicting reports that came out in the media about whether or not Keeping Up with the Kardashians halted production or not after the incident, but when Kim landed in New York the next morning, she was recorded from the moment she got out of the car. 2. Kourtney almost didn't make the trip. Kourtney almost wasn't allowed to fly to Paris because her passport was set to expire in less than 3 months. I'm not saying that the robbery wouldn't have happened if Kourtney didn't come, but it's interesting because Kim's bodyguard was out with Kourtney when the attack happened. It was also Kim's first time back at Paris Fashion Week in 2 years. I couldn't help but think, what if after they pointed all of this out during the show? 3. Kanye's documentary crew captured his initial reaction. Kanye actually flew to Paris for 12 hours the day before the robbery because he didn't like the outfit Kim was wearing on her Instagram. After a few quick fashion tips, he went back to New York for his concert. The night of the robbery, one of his crew members stopped the show during his song Heartless to tell Kanye about what happened to Kim. He said, "Family emergency, sorry, I have to stop the show," and ran off. It was all captured by his camera crew for his mysterious documentary. This is the same crew who recorded Kanye's conversation with Taylor Swift, so you know they're good. 4. The scene at the club. Kourtney found out something was wrong when one of their makeup artists, Simone, texted her, "Who is here with Kim?" when she was at the club. Simone was also in the apartment but on a different floor. Kim called Kourtney screaming for help moments later. Kardashian hairstylist Jen Atkin told Kendall, who was also at the club, and they immediately ran out to get to Kim. Kendall recalled Kim was in the corner hysterically crying when they got to the Paris apartment after the robbery. 5. Calling Kris. Kim called her mother right after she hung up with Kourtney, and Kris woke up and ran to Kim. "You can't run down the hall with no clothes on," her boyfriend Corey screamed to her. Kris said the only thing she could think to do was grab a blanket to wrap around Kim. 6. Where was Khloe? Khloe was in Cleveland, with new boyfriend Tristan Thompson, the night of the robbery. Kourtney called her and told her what happened. "You feel so helpless," she explained. Khloe flew to LA to wait for Kim to come home. Rounding out the siblings' reactions, Rob FaceTimed Kim to check on her.